Hello, welcome back. Last time I got to the end of the Golem Mimic Zone, and I'm faced with a birch tree. And I would go talk to the tree right now, but I had a thought, and I gotta get this thought off my chest. So, in that zone I just went through, I marked many floors as having a secret exit because there was a glyph that appeared over the stairway, which I decided was a secret exit marker. I came up with a new theory that I think fits actually a lot better for that. So I was shown how to use a secret exit several floors ago. I had to sacrifice myself in a hole in front of a lion statue for whatever reason. Don't know if the statue is the significant part of that yet or what. But anyway, I had to fall in a hole and have a locust idol on me in order to resurrect with it, and then I would go to... I went to the next floor in that case. I assume that's not the only thing a secret exit can do. But that's the only one I've taken, so that's the only thing I've seen, because the normal stairway was unreachable. That normal stairway was not occluded by any block, and every floor that I marked as having a secret exit was occluded by a block, I eventually realized. So then, putting these things together, here's my new theory. That glyph that I see is just a "here is the stairway, even though you can't see it" marker. The part that's weird to me about that is it's this big, super conspicuous, mysterious looking thing that doesn't explain itself at all. It's just like, hey, look at this stairway. And also the first time I ever encountered it was also on a floor where I was told there is a secret exit. So like the game specifically set up this expectation for me. Like, I was led to believe that is a secret exit marker because it looks so mysterious. But I think I've now been led to revise what I believe, and I think that is just a "here is stairway, it's occluded" marker. So therefore, I only know of 2 floors that have secret exits, at least reportedly. The one that I took and the one on floor 7. And I think all other times that thing showed up, because I did that testing with occluded and non-occluded stairways. And if the glyph only comes up when the stairway is blocked, then why would that be for secret exits? Because, like, the stairway that doesn't have something over it could still be on a floor with a secret exit, probably. Anyway, so those are my thoughts. Not looking for anyone to confirm and deny. In fact, I'm specifically looking for not that. If anyone does, I will very much ignore that, because that's the way I play this. I figured it out on my own. Anyway, so, tree, hello. Oops, sorry. Wait a second. Does this do something? It makes leaf particles happen. I don't think I can chop down this tree by punching it enough times. Okay. Just had the thought, because I hit it by accident. Alright, let's sleep. I will kill the tree instead by sleeping in front of it, because that's what happens. Alright. Oh, right. Every time. I'm never ready for this. So every time I interact with a tree, I forget what it does, and I get newly annoyed about it. Lily's here, all dressed up. Alright, are you planning your wedding with Johann? Because obviously that's what your news was. Probably. What does she know? What? Uh-huh. What are we doing? My promise. Hold on. Have I heard about this? Promise. This is ringing a bell, but I don't know if that's for this game or a different game I'm also playing. No wisecracking. Okay, no. I think this is a new thing right now. Ah! Okay, they're dancing. And now they have funny talk sprites. You've turned into cartoons, even more than you already were. Oh. Alright. Oh, we're playing a rhythm game now. Excellent. Love it. I'd like to watch what's going on with the shadows. It looks like something interesting is happening up there, but I need to watch the bottom of the screen, so I can't. Fortunately, I get to watch what happens here multiple times, so I'll see it later. I don't have multiple lanes here, so I just have to look at the direction of the arrow and read it that way. Not my preferred way to see, yeah, not my preferred way to read a step chart like this. But I can mostly do it. This game's sense of timing wants me to hit the direction just a tiny bit earlier than well, not on that one, that was different, because the rhythm wasn't the same. A tiny bit earlier than I naturally would. I wonder who I'm playing as here. Maybe no one. I feel like it's more likely I'm playing as Lily right now than as Gray. If even such a concept were applicable. Because, like, she's the one learning the dance, Gray is leading. Alright, that was fun. Yeah, I was definitely playing as Lily there. Because she's, like, evaluating how well she did, and those were my actions. Alright, using her name. Well, that's normal. Mm-hmm. She can do both. Either. As far as Lily knows, Gray doesn't remember how she learned to fight. Okay? Do we take that literally, or do we take that as what Gray told her, but she's just keeping her actual history back? Alright, this is giving me some interesting little lore things to unpack. She could have been talking about forgetting something else too, though. Lily's deceased mother, I assume. Yes. Still can't tell for sure whether this is history or, like, an alternate interpretation of events. I was expecting that every tree I slept at would be, like, a different scene of, like, Gray in a different situation that's not real, but since it's been so consistent with this, like, lady-in-waiting thing, maybe this just, like, is literally her history. I guess I don't really know why I assumed that was non-canon. I don't know, it just feels like the whole, like, kingdom stuff doesn't fit in with the rest of the game thematically. And also, there's the whole thing of the photo in her memories back out in the real world, in the menu in the real world, if that is the real world, being of Lily in modern clothes, like, not something you would wear in a castle setting like this. They were, yes. Alright. Do I get to choose whether I want to play the rhythm game again? Or do we just do it? Or do we just not do it? I think we just don't do it. Okay. That was fun. I enjoyed that one. The tree has withered. Okay. Let's see, there was a tree that I encountered twice. It was the first one because I reset my floor, so I know that the withering is permanent, even if I go back. Alright, another emblem. What am I ever going to do with all these? I have, like, 15 of them already? So add a 16th or however many. Okay. Hang on, let's take another look at that. I see nothing unusual about this, other than that it's intact, because most of them are not, but this one is. Okay. 170. So here's our giant mystery lady here. Has a rhombus on her chest, kind of like the one you see on the menu. You know, the rhombus is like a rhombus. I'm not even going to bother doing the thing I usually do here. Am I not? I'll do it that much. That's enough. Oh, okay, so speaking of such a shape, new mechanic, what do you do? Unknown. Are you set up to make me step on you? Ah! Okay, so you come toward me when what? When you have a path? Do you pathfind? Hard to determine here. Fortunately, I'm void, so experimentation is relatively safe. That's still indeterminate. Let's see, can I caterpillar somewhere? I think so, yes. Yeah, okay, it's pathfinding, got it. Alright, we've got a brained monster here. And as soon as you are in the same region as me, I can't really get away from you. 4-eye statue, by the way. Perhaps my diligence noting statues will, in fact, have significance if they are indeed the actual secret exit marker instead of the thing I thought was. I think I can get this and then maybe just break the path before you get to me. Do I think that? I'll try. It does not look as if that's true. No. Yeah, so if I were here with not being void, I sure would lose a lot of locusts in this spot. That's okay. Alright, so moving the egg lets me caterpillar. Alright, I see what I probably want to do. This is likely beneficial. You come all the way over here and just be far away from me for some time. I'm gonna transact with... Oh, I could also do that and just be safe. Sure. That works. Alright, so... You come here. Stay there. And I will leave. Oops. Bottom of the screen is technically open, but also not because I can't actually get to it. I see there was a hole north of that 4-eye statue, so I could theorize that the smiling man statue that I call a lion is, Oh, I don't want to let you get this close to me. Right, yeah, so I see your different states. Marks a secret exit to its south, and the other one marks one to its north. I actually didn't have that many options. Maybe I just want you directly on me. Okay, and now you're cut off. Alright, that's all it was. Cannot interact with you with wand, you will simply chase me. You will end up, if I go for that chest, in a spot where I can totally escape you. All I gotta do is not break this glass, and I probably want to make an extra bump move there. Seems like a good idea. And I can just cut you off and go on my way. Great. Okay, so you set up a chase that's going to... I really want you very close to me first. That's perhaps the linchpin move if there is one. I once again want you close... not necessarily. Actually, let's have some distance this time. I can gain distance using glass. Could I simply just get to the exit instead? I don't think it's that simple. It might be, though, because I can take this and walk around this way, and it looks like that worked out. Alright, I'll take it. Yeah, so there's probably no secret exit in this room, however, there is something on top of the stairway. I will continue marking that as I have been, just in case everything I said today is incorrect and everything I said previously is correct, for record keeping. However, I think I have spotted a pattern that fits much better and therefore should assume that that is the correct pattern. I think I see what I want to do, and it's most likely this. Ooh, no, you got closer than I realized you would during that. I can just caterpillar. That seems healthier. So that's moved you around. I can break this, and let's bring you a little closer. Then I can just stairway. The level designer clearly had something else in mind, but that's what I did. Alright, move egg, and rhombus is exposed. Must move... Oh, can I kill it? Yes. But I shouldn't have. Alright, so caterpillar potential not to get to the chest unless I move the egg, so I'm going to be chase while I get to the... Okay, let's make a plan. I want the chest, yes. Oh, I can get it trivially. Just take any block, do this, and then I can repair my path and be in better shape than I started. Okay? Sounds great. Don't know if that was the move that I wanted, but it's the one that I did. Yeah, I'm gonna make a more robust path here, eliminating my ability to gain distance with glass, but I think that's unnecessary because my plan is... Oh, I should have taken advantage of a state that I had that I no longer... No, I couldn't have. No, like I can't fill in any of these, can I? I see this and it makes it look like I can, however, this is not actually usable. No, this is just the equivalent of, like, another column on the grid. I would need... What exactly... Can I describe, like, what topology I would need in order to fill these in? Yes. 2 blocks in a row... anywhere in the cross pattern created by a hole. 2 blocks in a row, anywhere in the cross pattern created by the hole, are required in order to fill in that hole. Because this cross pattern contains no 2 blocks in a row, I can't do it. Okay. Yeah, none of these do. I'm checking them all just in case I missed one. I did not. Okay. So therefore, these 6 holes are definitely permanent. So I think I want the rhombus chasing me closely, and to just... Actually, yeah, so trivially I can do this. Done. By the time I was ready to describe it, it was easier to just do it. Alright, you're going to come toward me immediately, because you do have a path. I'm going to wait for some amount of time, let's say that amount. I might as well just take the chest while I'm... stairway while I'm taking the chest. Sure, I'll go this way. New type of statue. Got a gargoyle here. Or a dragon. I like dragons better, so I'm going to call it a dragon. Alright, so dragon statue. I'm assuming, based on what is and is not in this room, that incorrectly that you will interact with chests, but no, it's my wand. Alright, so, based on what I've seen, I'm going to say, in reading order, you wake up one by one for every wand use. What happens when one that is awake is exposed to me? Nothing perceptible. What happens when they all wake up? Being void, this is the time to test such a thing? I die by being struck by lightning. Okay, so that's a wand counter. Just count the number of statues. Wand can be used that many times on... So that makes 2.5 statues that have been given a distinct function other than being pushable objects. With, like, categorically different behavior. There's the Room Cleargate statue, the one with the book head. Now there's the dragon, which is a wand counter. And there was the Smiling Man Lion, which is perhaps a secret exit marker, and I have yet to know what the up arrow, seen only once on one floor, I have it noted, I don't know it off the top of my head though. Don't know what that one does, and I don't know what the 4-eye does, even though it's been everywhere. So I now rescind my previous guess of 4-eye statue being a, like, to the south of secret exit marker. It could be, but now that I've seen the variety of statue purposes, I feel like it's going to be more different than the, more different from the lion than that would be. New floor tile. How are you different from glass? Perhaps monsters can walk across that, but I cannot. Emblem-sized room, by the way, so I would interpret solid floor as solid and all of these as not. Can I tell what tile is under the chest? I cannot. I can tell what tile's under the statue. Oh, that mechanic is not at all what I thought. Okay, so it's not just a different looking, behaving glass. Anything that steps on one when it's primed deletes itself and all the others contiguous with it. Okay. Does a... Oh, right, I have a wand counter. Right, that's what the statues do. Does a statue cause the floor to prime? So I'm gonna walk this way, that will be safer. The statue does indeed prime the floor. Okay, that seems like a mechanic that's gonna be a little hard to work with if I have to work with it, which of course I will. Oh right, watch out. Got a wand limit. I kind of forgot what those statues did already. I've only seen them a couple of times. Alright, so this is an easy way to kill a rhombus. Also an easy way to kill a me if I go for that chest. So therefore, let's just move it elsewhere. And how will you do that? Like this. Like this, he says, as if he has a plan. I can't get rid of this block. Except where I picked it up, and then I can't pick up another one. Could I have picked up a block on my first move in this floor? Yes, that's the key. No, it's not. That didn't help anything. Now I just have another block I can't get rid of. I can open the chest, but it doesn't help. Do I need to save the rhombus? I cannot. Wait, hold on. Oh, Why is all of this walkable? So I could take this block. It wouldn't do anything for me, though. Other than getting me a little more rhombus distance, but I can't really restore that because the... What do I call this? I need a name for it, and I don't immediately have one. Let's call it a trap floor. Alright, the trap floor would be primed as soon as I walk over it. Yeah, so, like, the topology of this game requires me to think very heavily about my facing directions and what directions I can be facing in. Gray's inability to turn without moving makes these puzzles what they are. It's fine. It's just, it is a thing. It is her encumbrance. Also inability to wait without moving, or bumping into something. A wait button is a very valuable thing in a game where things other than me move. Okay. I am looking and I am not seeing a way to resolve this. Does it involve a mechanic I have yet to discover? Let's assume for now that it doesn't. Sometimes the answer to that is yes, usually the answer to that is no. There's this space. This room is not emblem-sized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is one too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the right number, but 7 is one too many. And there are intruding walls and stuff. No, I don't accept just going down the stairway. I want my nothing. Gotta get my nothing. No dragon statues here. It doesn't make a difference if I do this, right? No, same thing. So in this situation... Am I just missing, like, a way I can face or do something? Okay, so let's use the technique I just learned. Multiple blocks in a row in the cross pattern. Exists here, however, there are other reasons I can't traverse this space. And before you were a pit, you were a trap floor. Does not meet the requirements. Does not meet the requirements. Does not meet the requirements. Same. These obstacles mean you don't meet the requirements. If I could get these out of the way, I could do something, but I can't. So lack of an accessible hole is keeping me from this chest. There's gotta be an option in here somewhere, like involving the rhombus somehow? It just dies so early, and that doesn't feel right. Question mark. That's not helping me. 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 What could? I can't keep the rhombus alive if that were to be helpful for something. It really seems like I can't escape this situation. Okay, but the moves are very limited here. I can exhaustively search them. Wand once. Then my only moves that don't directly kill me are to move north until I'm here. Putting something in my wand. I'm not in a state where I can face south when I'm at this look. Wait, idea. Let's try and discover a new mechanic. If I wanted to do that, I would need to do it differently. I have an idea for a plausible mechanic that could be discovered here. But I can't set it up. What I wanted to try... Yeah, I can set it up. This might work, actually. No, it won't. What I want to try is bumping into a rhombus while it's falling. Okay, I just fall after it. It could have been... This would introduce a real-time element to this turn-based puzzle game. However, it could have been that that tile was temporarily solid while the thing was Wile E. Coyoteing its way down the hole. What it feels like it wants me to do is to get these two together. No, there are lots of reasons that won't work. Okay, so let's imagine situations that I don't think I can have and see if they could help me, and if they can, then I'll reevaluate that don't think I can have. So let's say Rhombus follows me out and doesn't die. It could eliminate this floor while I'm on this side of the chest, which doesn't help me. I don't think it can multi-push eggs, and even if it could, it would have no reason to try. Like, the situation I want is a hole that I can face anywhere in this region without already having something in my wand. This is the best spot, except I can't. Okay, now here's something I don't think I've done yet. What if I pick up a primed trap floor? Pick up a primed trap floor, there's nothing special about it. I can't place a block on a primed trap floor. This can't go anywhere else. Okay, so what else can I look at here? So there was the idea of keep Rhombus alive. I don't see how that could help me in any way. If I spend a turn on a primed trap floor, nothing really happens. No. Is there something else in this chest that'll help me? No. Well, I have infinite lives, so I'm gonna experiment. I can do this and get that floor tile, but that is not in the category of things that I want. If I could step on a stairway tile without going down the stairs, then that would help me, but I can't. So, like, all my problems have more to do with the shape of the floor and walls here than they do with either of these new elements. Do the eggs do something? Hey, Rhombus, look at me. Why are you not just walls? Because if they're both pushed together like that, it seems like it's the same thing. Well, so the eggs haven't been given an explicit purpose other than just being a boulder I can push around so far. What if we both step on this? Okay, what do I predict will take priority? I'm gonna say Gray takes her turn, and at the end of the turn, the trap floor sees that it has been stepped on and will disappear, and she will fall in the hole without the Rhombus killing her. Prediction was correct. That's actually an octahedron. Well, it's a rhombus when it's on the ground, but it turns into an octahedron when it's chasing. So the octahedron spun around enthusiastically as if it was killing me, but it didn't get the killing blow. The trap floor stole its kill. Unless there's some wand rule interacting with trap floors in one state or the other, or with stairways that I don't know and would have to know for this puzzle, and this is the first puzzle where I'd have to know it, I don't think it's that type of undiscovered mechanic. It still feels more likely that there's something simple I just haven't managed to put together yet. Chest. To open chest, I must stand here and face north. To stand here and face north, I must either walk here from... This is permanently solid, this is the chest itself, and is permanently solid as far as I know. I must walk here from either here or here. I don't know how to fill in this space because in this entire walkable area I don't really have control over blocks. I can remove one and replace it in the same place and that's all I can do. Same applies to stairway, same applies to trap floor. Doesn't matter what type of block it is, that's all I can do. I can walk across this once. I must walk across it a second time. I know of no way to drop this without dying on it. I know of a way to drop this without dying on it, with your assistance. However, 1, you can't help me do that here. 2, even if you did, that wouldn't increase my options, because I still would be here with no way to face east without falling. Other tiles I'm not really considering part of this stairway. Eggs. I see these as walls, I see this as floor I can't step on. But can take and move. No, false. I can take and replace, I can't move it. My initial state is facing south. There's no way I can replace this block while being farther away from it. Doing that does not help anyone with anything. This time the rhombus didn't get excited, octahedron did not get excited because it was, it had to make a move before thinking it could kill me. What if I step south? I die? Okay. Is there truly no... So, here's the other thing. I have a hard time believing that there is indeed no move that currently can get me the chest with what I have available. Because nothing about this puzzle signals to me that this is the first unreachable chest in the game when you reach it with this equipment. It feels like I should be able to get to that chest now. I just have to think of how, and I have not. In the interest of trying every available action, have I been killed on a primed trap floor by the octahedron? I have now. Okay, does nothing special. In the interest of trying every available action, have I stepped into a pit off of a primed trap floor? Whoops. No, and I failed to do that. I have now, and nothing special happens, except I can see an intermediate graphic there, but so what? Alright, well, I've applied all the analysis tools I know how to apply here, and nothing is showing me a way to get to that chest. So I have to assume that either it's supposed to be unreachable... So here's here's one possibility. What if for non-void people, even for non-void people, that chest has nothing in it, and it's just bait to get me to step over that thing? I wouldn't be able to tell the difference because I'm void. It's unlikely that that's what it is, but anyway, I just have to assume that I am unable to get to that chest because I haven't figured out a way, and I've tried every action that I understand how to try. So, down the stairs I go. Alright, next time, 181. I'll see you for this.